The first half economic performance in China is actually not too bad, around 5.5% and so on in general. So for an overall target of around 5% for the entire year, so that means China have to make to roughly about 4.5%, roughly, to make the target. So I think in general, the probability of China making that number is pretty high, actually. Just remember that one of the factors in the GDP calculation is the US dollar and the renminbi exchange rate. And in the first half, actually, the renminbi was relatively weak versus the US. And if there's any upward adjustment in the exchange rate, I think getting another 0.5% plus for the Chinese GDP growth won't be a big major problem. But on the ground, as we are looking at what's going on in China, because I do work intensively on China and talk to entrepreneurs and people, I think in general there is a sort of wait and see atmosphere. People are waiting for the impact of the policies that you mentioned in the first question, and people are waiting for sort of what will be really happening. So there's a lot of questions and hesitation at this moment. But I think as the policy begin to take effect, I think people will come along. So in general, my level of confidence of China reaching around 5% this year is pretty high.